Hi, I'm Tom Savini, and you're watching Without Your Head. But why?
Scream queens, bad dreams. This must be without your help. The station of decapitation.
This is Nasty Neal, representing the station of decapitation without your head. And we're here at Mad Monster Party, Charlotte, North Carolina, 2018. I'm with Jeff Burr, director of lots of stuff, of Leatherface, and Leatherface himself over here, R.A. Mihailoff. One of my favorites.
And you're one of my favorites, Neal.
And,
Hat Man.
Hat Man, yeah.
Forever Hat Man.
Forever Hat Man.
Forever Hat Man.
All right. So, Leatherface, you guys, he was in makeup for the first time since Leatherface came out.
I tell you what, that was he will speak about it, but I will speak first. It was a surreal experience seeing R.A. geared up and in that costume with the original Saw for the first time, for me, for the first time since 1989. And it was just absolutely, I can't explain it to you, but it was just absolutely surreal. And it really was. When he was all geared up and suited up and ready to go, I swear to God, it was like 1989 all over again. And we were in Southern California in those long nights, short nights.
Yep. I did not have that feeling, but I was amazed how good it actually looked.
Yeah.
Because there was no mirror in my quote-unquote dressing room. I couldn't see what they were doing.
Yeah.
So I didn't until the people started bringing the finished product to the table, and when they did, I was amazed how good it looked. So
No, I mean it was amazing. I mean,
yeah, yeah.
Was it uncomfortable wearing it again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's no fun putting a head on, a face on. It's hot. It obstructs your hearing, your vision. Your nose starts to itch and you can't scratch it.
Right.
It's no fun. That's why I've resisted it for 30 fucking years.
Right.
all the usual complaints of a monster makeup.
Yeah. So when R.A. first got the role, what was it about him that you thought he'd be right for Leatherface?
I fit the costume.
Johnny Bravo, yeah, he fit the costume. No, it was partly that.
Yeah.
No, it was just I'd known him. He was in my student film, so we were friends.
Yeah.
And then when Gunnar could not do the movie, I felt obligated to offer it to him first. When Gunnar decided not to do the movie, snap, R.A. was the perfect person. So and unbeknownst to me, he was also a monster fan. I didn't realize he was a monster kid as well. So he just dove in and loved every minute of it, truly.
It was Neal, for me. It was the culmination of my childhood fantasy of being a Frankenstein or a werewolf or a mummy or whatever, and my adult ambition to be a movie star. They just both bam, head on. It was everything I'd ever, for a brief shining moment of time, it was like the center of my universe, and it was
So you said he was in your student film. Did you guys go to school together? Or how did
No,
that come about?
not at all. Kevin Meyer, a talented filmmaker, and I, we teamed up to make this very elaborate student film at USC, University of Southern California, and R.A. and other friends of R.A. kind of came into the audition en masse and said, "Boys, your actors are here," and the rest that we got, and they were perfect, and so it was just really aligned, just like Leatherface. It was just like it was a perfect fit.
Yeah.
So we did not know each other until that moment, but he was from Pennsylvania and I'm from Georgia, so we didn't have a background that way. But it was all due to the student film, which was a unusual student film in the sense that the filming took place over many months. It was,
and it was a period piece.
A period piece.
It was a Civil War period piece. It had pitched battles.
Yeah, so it was really like our Apocalypse Now. We ended up just working many months to finish it.
And the group of friends I brought down, I had seen a casting notice in a a trade paper, asking for guys that could play Civil War soldiers, able to ride horses, handle weapons, and things like that. And all me and all of my friends have spent several seasons doing that live on stage. So we were all primed and ready to go, and half of us were from north of the border, half of us were from the southern states. So when we did come there en masse, it was like, boys, shut down the casting. Your cast is here.
That is true. And then just now cut 6 years later, basically, roughly, there was one night of filming Leatherface where R.A. is filming as Leatherface, and Mike Wiles, another one of his friends that was in my student film, was the sheriff, and David Cloud was Kim, one of the guys in the body pit in the hazmat suits. That was just a beautiful, crazy, full circle thing. Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't working that night. I came on my day off. And that is a testament to how cool things are on a movie set. If an actor comes to the set on his day off, things are pretty cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was really just a great friendship that blossomed into real work.
So did you keep in touch with each other between the
on and off? Yeah, sure.
I said, Mike Wiles is still one of my best friends.
Yeah, and they're also, now we're kind of separated in different parts of the country, but everybody still keeps in touch.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Can you see that movie anywhere?
Here's the thing. Yeah, hopefully you will be able to see it on. There's a German release of From a Whistle to a Scream that's going to be coming out on Blu-ray, and that's going to be included in that.
Oh, very cool.
So it'll be available hopefully.
Yeah.
And the other thing I want to promote is Warner Archive just put out the Blu-ray of Leatherface literally last week, and did a one heck of a job in the transfer. It's a beautiful transfer, the best of the film has looked since we first made it. And there are some special features. Unfortunately, there's no new special features, but at least there are some special features.
Yeah, the movie looks better, like you said.
Yeah, no, it's worth getting for that, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So, had you ever used a chainsaw before?
Minimal. I lived in a house actually for a while that I heated with wood.
Yeah.
So I would use a chainsaw, seasonally, but not to any great degree, and not for any extended period of time. But I will tell you one thing: everybody else that played the role, and most chainsaws are set up for right-handed use. I'm left-handed.
Oh.
The summer before I got the movie, I was working construction in Beverly Hills, and from the moment I got cast, I started using my power tools right-handed to get used to using tools right-handed.
That's dedication, right there.
Yeah. And there's a couple multi-million-dollar homes in Beverly Hills that are a little.
But they could sell for more. Because say Leatherface was one of the creators. That's him right there.
That's him right here.
So the Blu-ray's coming out.
The Blu-ray, it is a beautiful transfer. Warner Brothers did a great job, and I wish we could have done some new extras. That would have been nice. But now you're going to have to get, if you're a Leatherface completist, you'll have to get at least the DVD, the Blu-ray, and the old image Laserdisc, which has commentary that R.A. and I did, screen-specific commentary, which isn't included.
Mostly you and Billy Butler. I could barely get a word in there.
And Greg did a commentary with Dave Scow on that too.
The knock is I'm here, and I like both you guys. I always thought Leatherface is the most underrated of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre films.
Well, that's good to hear and bad to hear, I guess. Because we
want it
to be rated.
That's what I was wondering. How
it's good. No, it's good. I mean, with Leatherface, I'm sure you've heard it all too. But I've heard it all. I mean, some people love it. Some people.
I really like it.
When it came out, because the R-rated version was so truncated.
Well, you know what's funny?
It was reviled by a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? No one has ever come up to me and said, "I hate your fucking movie."
Well, I can understand that.
Because they don't.
They come up to Jeff apparently.
No. It's one of those movies that kind of grew.
I've seen.
That's where I was going. Is it has it grown in popularity over the years?
I think so.
I've seen the hate on the internet.
Right.
But it's grown, I think, in just like there's 80s nostalgia, and Stranger Things and everything. So I think it definitely fits in that. Somebody said this to me, and recently, and I think it's very true. They consider Leatherface the last horror film of the 80s.
That's a good way to put it.
Which it's true, because it was supposed to come out November 3rd,
Yeah.
1989, and ended up coming out in January next year. But it was kind of like the last horror film of the 80s.
Yeah. So we got people here, so we're gonna wrap it up quick. But R.A. told me you guys like bounce ideas back about working together again at some point.
Oh yeah, no, we're going to work together again. I mean,
Yeah, if we ever find some money.
but we'll definitely have. I mean, it's one of those things. RA's part of the stock company, so if I get hired to do a movie, what can I put RA in? Sometimes it's a small part, sometimes
Small part. But remember this, there are no small parts, just small actors.
But he's been in my films. He's been in at least 3 or 4. Right? Yeah.
Eddie, Texas Chainsaw 3, Eddie Presley, Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead 2. There may be one we're forgetting. Maybe.
And real quick, because you said he was a monster kid too. What is your favorite monster, both of you?
Yeah, me? That's probably Frankenstein. It's the one I identified with most, but I like werewolf.
Yeah.
I like werewolf a lot. I'll tell you what, one of my favorite werewolves of all time is the one in The Curse of the Werewolf, Oliver Reed.
Oh,
I love it. That's underrated. I love it. Great makeup.
I agree.
Oliver Reed was so good at it. Yeah. Love Oliver Reed.
I love Oliver Reed. in
I do too.
general.
I love it too. For me, the Frankenstein monster or Creature from Black Lagoon. I always loved the aquatic
I think
monsters.
that's really before its time too.
You know,
There's a lot about like pollution and stuff in that movie.
Yeah,
which
no,
I don't
everything.
think was
Ecological
people really
stuff and
caught on at the time.
interspecies love too.
Right, which
know.
they go really into in Shape of Water.
I still haven't seen that one. I want to see.
It's excellent. Well, whenever I appreciate both of you guys talking to me.
It's always a pleasure, Neil.
Yeah, very cool.
Anytime, Neil.
All right,
You're the best.
All right.
Next time, wear the hat.
I will wear the hat.
Bring the hat.
I will bring the hat. It's hard to travel with, but it is
I know. It's worth it.
Monsters galore, epic gore. This must be without your help. Dark nights, ghoulish frights. This must be without your help. The station of decapitation.
That's
I might
the-
kill somebody else before the day's over.